I'd really love to ask, is there a place for the hopeless sinners who has hurt all mankind? Just a Savior's own belief. One love. What about a one heart? What about let's get?
Hello, I'm Yorgos.
Hi, I'm Haralambos.
And we are the CYI team.
Today, we want to share with you some of our achievements, some of the lessons that we learned, and some of the activities and reflections that we had during this first year of our beloved TRANS-lighthouses project. From the beginning, our main motivation was to develop specific data-driven processes that will enable the systematization of this very, very integrated and interdisciplinary and rich knowledge that all the pilots and the assessment cases will be developing during the course of the project.
Our team is working at the Strovolos pilot, which is an area of a linear park along the Dios River. We are very happy that we engaged strongly the municipality of the area, and we are in close collaboration with them for everything that has to do with TRANS-lighthouses.
Hello from Strovolos municipality in Cyprus. The TRANS-lighthouses journey so far has been enlightening and interesting. It's been a privilege to meet the partners in the roundtable discussion in Rome and learn from their best practices and expertise. I had the opportunity to meet people and discuss their experiences about Pedios torrents and how it affects them personally.
We are also happy to report that we've managed to successfully engage a diverse range of stakeholders who are critical to the success of our project. From the Water Development Department to the Department of Forests, but also other experts, citizen collectives, and we look forward to engaging them into more activities, into the co-diagnosis and co-creation activities.
Thank you very much, Constantine. And Haralambos, would you like to share with us very briefly some lessons learned?
Yes, sure. From our discussions, especially with the citizens, what we've realized is that there is a critical importance to consider who is responsible for public space, who owns the public space, and how can citizens be involved in the management of public space, as well as the relationship with people with nature, and how they feel about having more nature in the city and close proximity.
Thank you very much, and we are therefore very, very excited to move forward with all these activities and all these plans that we have for the future, and be even more active and engaged with all the local stakeholders in this second year of our project.
Olá, caros parceiros do consórcio TRANS-lighthouses. É com muito gosto que Barcelos se associa à comemoração deste primeiro ano do projeto. É um projeto pelo qual aguardamos muito e temos muita expectativa. Portanto, o projeto em Barcelos prevê aqui uma renaturalização dos recreios das nossas escolas e, para o efeito, o TRANS-light vai atuar aqui em 3 recreios, em 3 escolas que serão as nossas escolas piloto. Aguardamos com muita expectativa aquilo que poderá acontecer, porque isto exige uma mudança cultural muito forte em toda a comunidade educativa. Estamos expectantes, mas ao longo deste ano já foram desenvolvidos e dados passos firmes na persecução deste objetivo. Tivemos aqui já está definido o modelo colaborativo que vamos ter, com a participação de toda a comunidade, e para isso foram feitos já bastantes workshops sobre a importância do brincar livre, brincar na natureza e todos os benefícios que as crianças têm nestas envolvências. E, portanto, muito obrigada, bom trabalho, e Barcelos espera por vós e pelo vosso trabalho e este suporte que tem sido incrível. Espero que este ano seja mesmo muito profícuo. Obrigada e parabéns!
Hello everyone. It's now 1 year of TRANS-lighthouses and time to look back. What have been achievements over the past year? What have been learning experiences to remember? One of the biggest achievements for me has been working on finalizing the EU report on guidelines for co-creation and co-governance of nature-based solutions. It was a fantastic opportunity to get insights to many projects such as UrbanNet and Clever Cities and the different perspectives on nature-based solutions and working with a broad range of persons from different disciplines, such as the chess team, namely Beatrice, Isabel, and Natalie. In TRANS-lighthouses, there were so many big learning opportunities for me for collaborating with so many different partners and disciplines. It is very difficult to name a single one. One of the most inspiring moments were the workshop sessions we had at the Azores kickoff and in Rome, as well as visiting the hands-on cases to discuss. I look forward for the coming years and many more inspiring moments with all of you.
Hello, I am Paulo Lima, journalist and president of the Viração e Jangada Association.
And I'm Daniele. I'm also part of Jangada Association, and I'm working directly with the TRANS-lighthouses project. And I believe that we have made significant progress in this year. We have met all the partners and engaged with the pilot and assessment cases. And we are able to develop the community communication website. And besides that, we chose Instagram as our social media platform to share what's happening in the local realities of the pilot cases. And this website will be updated by the young people involved with these pilot cases. And what is important, it's going to be happening in their own languages. And to provide tools and enable the sites this year, we developed specific training that will begin on May 21 online and will end in person in July in Trento. And to facilitate this during this year, we also developed an ebook that will complement this training. And it's important also to say that both projects, the website, the Instagram, and the training are guided by the principles of educommunication, that it's integrate educational and communication strategies to give a better participative way to produce content in the internet. We are very glad to be part of this. Thank you very much.
Hello, TRANS-lighthouses. This is Brussels team speaking to you from the Atomium. Last year, we've learned a lot from some participatory activities that were held in the south of Laken in a flooding area surrounding rainwater management. We learned from this that there are really two conditions to have successful participatory projects surrounding this subject. There's an ecological condition and there's a social condition that are linked to each other. We need, first of all, to have a representative base in the process that represents well the community, also including underrepresented groups. This, however, is only possible when we adapt our projects specifically to local needs. And we see that in terms of local needs, integral water management isn't really one of them, except when certain citizens, when their basements are flooded. So we really need to adapt it to their collective imagination. And at the same time, this is difficult for rainwater infiltration because we know that the flooding problematic is so severe that only big-scale projects really help these damaged citizens.
The second criteria is the one on ecological condition. So we need to have infiltration possible where the projects are being implemented. In a flooded area, it's really difficult to have a good infiltration, and it's then really difficult to implement NBS solution or GF solutions in those areas. So when those two conditions are met, the social one and the ecological one, it's possible to then have solidarity in between the people and inhabitants from upstream and downstream of the watershed. And we are really happy that we have found a place that is meeting those two conditions, the ecological and social one. So we have found a place nearby here, the Atomium. It's in the upstream part of Laken in the north, called Vergat, the Cité Jardin, where the infiltration is possible, where we have a social housing cooperative and a willingness in the neighborhood to really work on NBS solution and NGF solution. So we do hope that with that two conditions, the project will be a great success. Thank you.
TRANS-lighthouses.